Ya'ate. I am YanahaKai, and today we're going to be doing a reading on the holiday messages that are coming in. These can be any messages that are pertaining to you or your surroundings. So first of all, we're going to do a collective reading, and then we're going to get into a pick an image section of the video. You get two options. Alright, so let's start with the collective, and let's see what the collective is dealing with right now. What is going on? So the first energy that's coming out is the Earth in reverse. Shikai in reverse. Okay. So this message that we got here, this time frame that we're working with is, well, I'm gonna be popping these videos out as much as possible here, but anyway, so this can fit any sort of time frame, whatever applies. The Earth in reverse is showing that clearly things are not as they should be. They're not at their best. We're in a predicament where we have to be looking at things like the Hanged Man right now. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. So the communication, the speaking of the truth is being held back, and that's a big reason why the Earth is in reverse, okay? So there is not much clarity here with communication, with coming to terms with it all as well, because the Ace of Swords is about facing the truth, picking up the key, picking up the sword, the blade, so to speak, opening the mind to be able to be a conductor of the truth. Yeah? And so, definitely this, yeah, and then we got Justice in reverse even. Wow. So, there's definitely some energy being held back by our or somebody's unwillingness to accept the truth, to face the truth, to speak the truth, all of the above. And it's causing the Earth to be in reverse. It's causing the world to be in the reverse. It's causing justice to be in reverse. And then, however, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. What's that about? What is that about? Well, she's coming up over here on the side with the Five of Wands in reverse, too. Now, the Five of Wands, I typically see this as, like, embers burning, because it is the Five of Wands energy of that robust sort of need to be at discourse or to be fighting, yet it's a little bit more suppressed. Almost, that energy, or it's put off to the side, not as bright. And in this instance, that paired with the wheel, that is definitely showing that this essence of, while these things are in reverse, this essence of the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, of this fortune that we are bound to, attach to, we can still feel it like as if it's a layer underneath all of this heavier things. That's kind of what that's showing me. And then let's see, I'll take that. Let's get some fresh energy here. We'll get a couple more cards, and then we're just gonna move on to the pick a image section. Pick a card, pick a path, the options. Yeah. Okay, we got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So, I've been thinking lately that the economy is just going wild right now because of the global satanic cult that are in charge of the main source of income and revenue on all the enslaved humans of the earth. We got the Hierophant in reverse too. So yeah, this is showing that any sort of instances where we're experiencing some sort of ill fate when it comes to our finances, when it comes to our ability to make progress, our ability to harvest all of our just due rewards is going to be it's going to be tampered with when it comes to this Hierophant energy. That's the reason that we're going to have blockages. And it's going to be heavy. It's going to be heavy to have to deal with these sorts of blockages. I would say very heartbreaking. But if we have the will to face that, then we can experience the Wheel of Fortune energy, as mentioned. Alright, let's pull like one more, then we'll close out this. There we go. Victory! Cool. The Six of Wands in the upright. Yeah. And then we got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse on the bottom of the deck. So that's like saying that we may need to be a little bit more patient with some things that are difficult. May need to take that into consideration on the underlying energy. But yeah, overall, we're gonna pull through this situation. We're gonna get through it. Alright, let us wrap that up and move on to the options. So, for our options, we have option number 1, which is classic vintage decorations on a tree. Bubble lights, if you know what those are. And the second option that we have is a similar sort of visual of ornaments on a tree. However, we see snowmen. Yes, 3 little snowmen on the tree as ornaments. So, go ahead and choose one or more options, and we shall begin the reading. Ya'at to those who have chosen the vintage bubble light ornaments. Alright, so let's see what you need to know about the messages that are coming through for you this holiday. So, first of all, you got Bolnoni, which is the 2 of Wands in the upright. So you are going to be making a decision about your happiness, where you're going to be spending your joy in life, what makes you happy, the happy new beginnings that you want to embark on, because you got the Ace of Cups in the upright. And then you have the Knight of Swords. So this has to do with your confidence, your ability to talk, your ability to perceive yourself in the presence of others and to perceive your own presence and all that. So I would say you are exploring more possibilities in your mind of who you are, of where your potential lies. Okay? So let's get a little more. Yeah. You got the Fool in reverse. Okay. So the Fool in reverse, that makes sense as to why you got this Knight of Swords instead of the Queen or the King. Because those would be more powerful, more mature, more confident energies. The Knight is about developing that confidence, about getting used to the sword, about getting used to perceiving and thinking and speaking, but also being rather quick about it. So, with the Fool in reverse, yes, you are expanding and you are learning to trust yourself. You have the Sun, and then you have a King. However, this is the King of Wands in reverse. Yes. You're learning to trust yourself when it comes to whatever sort of pathway that you're building in your mind and your heart, where it is that you want to go. Because life is truly made to be a beautiful journey, isn't it? It is. However, when it comes to the capacity that we have right now for you and your option, I'm seeing that you are working on the fact that there's some untapped potential here with the King of Wands in reverse. There's some untapped potential in your ability to be a spiritual being having a human experience. And you're learning that there are these, you're rediscovering these spaces within yourself that need to be illuminated with the sun here in the upright. Hope that banging wasn't too loud. Do I have to edit that? I hope not. Anyway, it's just when I don't have a microphone, so I do my best here with the, anyway. Okay, so let's see what else we can gather. Oh boy, that popped out. That is Koka no Sun in reverse. Oh wow. That's too many. Okay, I'll just take the one. That in reverse. And yeah, so the reason that you have this untapped potential is because people have not been wanting to work with you. Okay? People have not been wanting to see your gift and your presence here. They've not been wanting to acknowledge that you are somebody that can be worth their time and energy to work with. And now you yourself, you have also, as a result, seen that these people aren't really worth your time and energy to you know, it's like, where's my happiness in this, you know? So, yeah, there's this kind of little push and pull energy here when it comes to embarking on your happiness, because you're on the Ace of Cups here. Like, there's no progression here just yet. And we got the Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah. So as a result of this inability for people to want to work with you, there's nothing but unstable relationships here that you're dealing with. Oh boy. But that's okay, you know, that's okay. Because we got this upright energy that we're starting with, but we're expanding and exploring, you know. I know it's getting heavy. We're gonna have to deal with it, alright? This is the tea. This is the holiday tea. Okay. And then we got Koka no Yon, which is the Four of Pentacles, an earth energy. Now we got some stability coming back in here. We do have progress, okay? We go from the 3 in reverse, then we go to 4. So that means that your 3 is going to be dealt with and it's going to become an upright energy. Because I do see this as, like, for sure, more than it being just a past energy, it's a reversed energy. It is negative. I'm being honest, okay? You got this sun in the middle, though, because I'm just laying these cards out, however. And this sun is just kind of staying there in the middle. It feels right to go around that card. So, in a way, it's like saying the nucleus within your soul is gonna be what is binding this whole journey that you're going on within yourself, of making this decision, of building these pathways. Now, you got the eight of Wands in the upright, right after the Four of Pentacles. So we're going from rebuilding a stability within yourself, how you invest your energy, being able to invest your energy more than you were before, things like that. And we're moving into this quick boom energy of the Eight of Wands. So to me, I know that this card has a lot to do with sending and receiving messages. However, I do see this as, like, getting the message. Whether anybody tells you the message or not, I see this as getting the message within yourself, okay? So if nobody's saying it out loud, you're still hearing it. You're still getting the truth. You're still getting the messages. You're still getting to the bottom of it all. So So I think that is saying that in a way that this pathway that you're building is going to help clarify your path so that you're going to get the right message and you're going to be able to be the messenger and deliver this message, whatever it may be, because it has to do with building a new path. Yeah, and then I would say confidence is the last. We're coming back to confidence again. I decided to pull one last card. We got the Queen of Wands in reverse, and to me I see the Queen as being like a card about confidence within like one's spirit, within one's physical being, all that. Now with that in the reverse, that is showing that, yeah, that this will have a lot to do with your effect, the effects that you feel about confidence. Confidence is gonna be affecting you, the message you bring, all that. All right. Let's move on. Excuse me. Let's move on. To option number 2. Excuse me. Okay. So let's pull some fresh energy for the... Oh. Shucks. I haven't done this in a little bit, and I don't know. I don't really want to stick to a formula if I have to. Unless I have to or whatever. Okay, I was beyond thirsty. Let us begin. Those that have chosen the 3 little snowman ornaments. What messages do you got coming this holiday season? What's the tea? Let's get into it. Okay, you got this 7 of Wands in reversed. And the 7 of Wands, in this case, I say, you're healing trauma. You're facing trauma. You're putting your wands down and you're saying, enough's enough. I've had enough, okay? We don't need to fight. Don't need to fight with yourself. Who are you fighting now? Let's get some more info. Yeah, you don't need to fight these wounds anymore. Time to heal them. Because the star can be about healing oneself. About healing. And that was the first thing that I was reading. So let's go with it. You got Kokan no O, the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Okay. So that gives us a little more of an idea. So there's some lack of stability in terms of your ability to bring what you got to the table. Okay. And it's deeply affected by this trauma that you were healing. You were activating the healing process. Yeah, and we got the Queen of Wands in reverse here. She came up before. Your ability to produce in this universe, in this satanic false world that we live in. Your ability to be confident. It's affected by trauma. And there's trauma everywhere in this paradigm right now. In this false world, false matrix, okay? Because the real womb, the real matrix is heavenly. It is harmonious. Now we got the 6 of Pentacles and then the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. So I was right about this trauma, and then this ability to produce and bring, to give. So your ability to even collaborate with your community and get support from your community is bound to your work that you're doing right now, okay? So these are both in the upright though. So it is showing that your willingness to heal these traumas reflects that to your community, that you are here to give them what they need, what they're not able to give, what it is that you're designed to give. You are here to work on those things. Okay. So it's almost like you're gonna be appreciating the work that you do and going backwards a few steps and appreciating how much you've gone through these hardships, your willingness to be there to heal these things, your willingness to face yourself in the ways that you have also come to reflect those that have harmed you in some sort of way, whatever that means, you know? Because when people like harm us, it programs us out of trauma to like not really have like a normal response to some things. It can do that. So I see that that is something that you're working through here. So let's get some final messages and close out this holiday massage. Mensaje. You got the Tower in reverse. What disaster did you avoid? Oh boy. So it's almost like because some tower almost fell directly on you, you have this trauma. And you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And the Knight of Wands in the upright at the very center. Stay focused. Stay lit. Stay excited. Stay... what is it? Foreboding? Does that mean anything in this instance? Foreboding. I don't know. Maybe that's when you're like able to predict things. Anyway, so yeah, you dared a queen. Hi, you in the middle. You got two queens. You got both of the king and queens coming up together. That's right. You got them coming up in reverse, and you got of pentacles, that is. Yeah, definitely. So this could have even something to do with your parents, you know? These could be your parents coming up in the reading, showing that the trauma that they've inflicted on you has caused you to have to go through a moment where you had to avoid a tower, and now you at the very center are feeling like, wow, I'm still here and I still feel this passion in life to move forward and to be able to rediscover who I was before all that, so that I can finally, you know, get past this little chapter here best I can, and then move on to busting a holiday nut with a nutcracker. Alright, so this concludes your reading for those who have chosen, that's right, I'm leaving you on that note, those who have chosen option number 2 or option number 1 in the collective reading. So, gigo wabamin minawa.